Hello, friends. News from the category Putin lifted the country out of the ruins of the 1990s. A man who made his living through crime back in those days says, now businesses are shutting down, prices are climbing, there's no work, and it's unclear how to feed the kids. Looks like I'll have to return to my old ways.
У меня в стране полный я знаю, куда что идти, кому обращаться, в стране в этом году как детей кормить. У меня два молодых пацана, я думаю, как их кормить. Вот смотри, я в 90-х занимался криминалом. Вот честно тебе скажу. Вот я так от этой ушел, я был так доволен, я думал, наконец-таки порядок. Но сейчас меня пинают заниматься опять этой. Смотри, я официально работал, у меня была зарплата, у меня ипотека, у меня кредиты. Цены поднимаются, все поднимается, а зарплата, куда мне идти? Чем мне заниматься?
Don't know what to do with your criminal past? Somewhere right now, a general with an unsigned contract for service in the Russian army is probably hiccuping uncontrollably.
У меня зарплата была 100 тысяч. Сотка. Сейчас будет 70. У меня ипотека, у меня кредиты, у меня двое детей, у меня семья. Я сижу и рассуждаю, типа, можно поехать куда-то на заработки. А куда? Куда? На СВО? Да сидите дальше, спасайте свою родину. С чего вы решили, что это ваша родина? Вы в своем болоте ведите порядок. Когда ты поумнеешь, обзаведешься семьей, и когда поймешь, что нужно устраивать свое болото, а не надо лезть в чужое. Я пойду, наверное, дальше в криминал.
I wonder how old this hardened gangster actually was back in the wild 1990s. And since when does taking chewing gum from your classmates count as daring criminal activity? Putin's Russia is a fairy tale country where you're a successful investor if you manage to get into the funeral business or prosthetics for war heroes. And if business doesn't work out, you can always put your talents to use in crime. You can watch three things endlessly: fire burning, water flowing, and what a soldier of the world's second strongest army looks like.
Вот смотрите, братва, вот такие вот с нами воюют войны.
Слава
Россия,
России!
Россия.
России!
Камерун с нами, пацаны, Камерун с нами.
Putin, thank you for the fact that a man from Cameroon has better teeth than a man from the country richest in natural resources. Remember the entrepreneur who treated Putin to his pastries? He had earlier asked Putin for help during the live Q&A because of rising taxes. 1 month later, his bakery is closing.
Может, угостите чем-нибудь? Пришлете чего-нибудь вкусненького, хорошо? А я со своей стороны поработаю с правительством в направлении поддержки.
Денис Владимирович, спасибо большое за подарки.
Well, Denis Vladimirovich, we've done everything we possibly could. I hope you're satisfied now. I wish you happiness, success in business, and, most importantly, good health. The key birth rate indicator in Russia has collapsed to its lowest level in 2 decades, despite Putin's demands. But there's no need to be discouraged, because the great leader knows exactly how to boost the birth rate, like this.
Натаса Капур!
Митун Чакраборти. Мой Митун.
Мой Натаса Капур! Мой Натаса Капур!
Мой Чакраборти.
The most common last name before the war in Ukraine was Ivanov. The most common last name after the war is Kapoor. Friends, now is the perfect moment to hit the like button. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Thank you. Another hero millionaire went to Ukraine chasing promised easy money and glory. He came back without a limb and without a cent, now complaining there's nowhere and nothing to buy medicine with.
Я гвардии сержант Авдеев Николай, ветеран СВО, служил в 137-м гвардейском парашютно-десантном полку, попал на лечение в БСМП Ваныкина по реабилитации после ампутации. Прописали курс, должны бы выдать антибиотики и все такое по льготе. Вот только никто эти лекарства мне не выдаст, их нет, не заказали, говорят. Все в родной Рязанской области на бумаге хорошо, а по факту из своего кармана.
Yes, our real slogan isn't "we don't abandon our own," it's "we simply don't order medicine for our own." That's what it means to go kill innocent people in a foreign country. A short pause for some fascinating gold math. Over nearly 4 years of war, the gold reserves of the National Wealth Fund have shrunk by more than 2/3. What used to be 544 tons of gold is now just a little over 160. And now, let's take a look at the accessible environment for citizens of a nuclear superpower. In Primorsky Krai, in the city of Nakodka, local authorities don't bother clearing the roads at all. To avoid falling, elderly people are forced to move on all fours.
Вот бабушка, 77 лет, вот такой вот аттракцион проходит на пограничной дальней по спуску.
Все, сейчас я, лишь бы носом не нырнуть вниз.
Как вот? Как ей спуститься? Я остановилась, помочь ей сумку донести. Ужас. Ужас.
What a great country we live in. The whole world envies us. Where else could you see such creative flexibility from a pensioner? A few days later, the real face of Putin's Russia was revealed. An official arrived at the pensioner's home, wearing an expensive fur coat and gold earrings, to find out who dared to post that video. While the rest of the world uses electric doorbells, in Putin's Russia, they stick to the old tradition, knocking on doors.
Пожалуйста, пакет. Это продуктовый набор.
Ой, спасибо.
На первое время, чтобы пока такая погода.
Ой,
Вы помощница или родственница?
Да, да.
Помощница. Почему она ходила одна?
А она не говорит мне ничего? Собралась и пошла потихонечку так.
Сама.
Она сама себе.
To sum it up, the pensioner is to blame for crawling on all fours. Her daughter is also to blame for letting her go outside. And the official in an expensive fur coat and gold earrings, as usual, is not to blame at all.
Холодно, вот сижу, гляжу, а мусор-то надо вынести.
The whole country in a single frame, well-fed, brazen officials and people counting every penny, that very stability passed down from generation to generation. While I was recovering my health, the number of Russia's Shadow Fleet tankers kept shrinking. In the Caribbean Sea, U.S. forces have landed and already seized 7 tankers from Putin's Shadow Fleet. France appreciated this kind of challenge and decided not to lag behind the United States. Putin once said Russia has enough oil reserves for another 100 years. That may be true, but there definitely won't be enough tankers. Friends, thank you for being here and for continuing to support me. Ukraine is currently facing severe cold, and due to constant shelling from my country, people there urgently need help. If you're willing to support fundraising for heaters and generators, I'll leave a trusted link in the description. I also want to say a huge thank you to everyone who keeps supporting the channel with one-time donations in the YouTube comments. You're the best. And don't forget that I have a Patreon where you can subscribe for just $3 a month. You get early access to new videos, personal chats with me, and already 3 exclusive videos you won't find anywhere else. A huge thank you as well to everyone supporting the channel through Buy Me a Coffee. Know that in heaven, a special place has already been prepared for you. Right now, I have 77 incredible patrons. Once again, a huge thank you. This channel exists because of you.